friends, and welcome back to my channel. Maiga here, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Maiga Vidal and I'm a musical theater writer, composer, content creator, music producer. That was actually important for this vlog. I have a website now. You can check out what I'm working on, or if you've watched these vlogs, then you will pretty much have seen me start from beginning to end. But anyway, it is currently November 29th. Like, I'm posting this video almost a month after everything happened, which is good because, you know, things are developing in real time. That doesn't mean they're ready to be consumed by the internet in real time. This is October's vlog, however, that'll be divided into two parts, with this first part being the one you see now. This one was a very heavy freelance work sort of day, and I do have a little mini Bad Bunny experiment in there for those of you curious about Bad Bunny songwriting. But I did ask you all on YouTube what you wanted to see more of, and since I do a lot of freelance audio editing, music production, and composing for other people, you wanted to see that, so that's what this vlog is about. Dance My Way is the lead single of Amanda Guia's new musical, Unwound. If you have not followed Amanda's work yet, please do. There is an album, there is an art book, there is an animatic. All of that is in the pipeline and now public. The musical is great, and I am so thankful to have touched even the smallest part of it. And so here you can see me work on Dance My Way, which is soon to be the new single. I will be making a video about that later down the line, so do not fret. I will be going through like the 100 tracks and 3 versions of this song, and just the hours of work and months of work that this took to make. And with that, Jack is barking. There's a lot of stuff. Let's just jump into the vlog. Well, more than we want, I just want your sound, your vocal textures. So here I am forcing my amazing roommates, David and Sarah, to record vocals for me for Amanda's project, which I'm working on, which is Dance My Way. So having David and Sarah around is actually super helpful in situations like this, because having their voices and adding them to the track and teaching them the part adds a lot of flavor to the song, because otherwise it's just me singing every background vocal, and that can get a bit irritating, especially if you've been editing for, you know, almost 100 hours on the same project. It was so cool that they were game like 10 p.m. right before they need to go to bed, because like I'm a night owl. And so yeah, this is the perk of having roommates. You can get them to do your art projects with you. Hi friends. The lighting here is so weird. It is currently 4:50 p.m. I am honestly finding it pretty difficult to vlog because I'm using my phone to like keep track of my time and also to keep me off my phone, because like if I'm working on something and I find anything slightly difficult to overcome, or if I'm hyper focusing and I need to like structure in a break because that's just what's healthier for me, I use my phone. So it's been hard to get vlog footage when I record on my phone when I'm also like actively working. Like this whole week I've been doing post-production work, like vocal comping and rough mixing. I'm not mixing and mastering, but just getting everything ready for the Dance My Way composer's version of this. It's not gonna be perfect, and I kind of have to make peace with that. Like it's one person and it's a home studio, and I have to kind of just like shoot for the moon, but like trying not to like overwhelm myself. And then yesterday my ears were feeling swollen on the inside, and like I couldn't really hear very well, and I couldn't like actually do any of my work, and all of my work that pays me is audio work, and so it feels like being without one of your senses. I wrote this about it on Twitter. It was like really harrowing for me. I'm feeling better today. I think I might have just had like a slight cold that I couldn't quite tell. My ears are always kind of the first thing to go if I'm like upset or I'm crying or overwhelmed or anything. It's like I can't hear. So with that, yeah, I gotta jump into the meeting soon, so I'll see y'all later. I cannot hear you. Great. My audio is not working. I'm finding that collaborative musicals are a bit difficult because like artists are, you know, we're kind of like this, we move with the wind, and so it can be a bit overwhelming to set a scheduled time and like work on it, especially when you're having like 7 to 10 people. And like I include myself in that. And also it's hard to make decisions when there's like a lot of people involved. And I think again that's sort of the pros and cons of working on a big project like this, because you have more people than you have to write less, but the project still gets done. But then in terms of like storytelling decisions or like the way where you want to approach the project or things like that, that can be a bit more difficult. Hi, hello. I'm wearing overalls, but I'm like not wearing the front. How are y'all? It is currently 1:09 p.m. on Thursday, October 13th. I've been working today on Dance My Way. We're kind of at the end of it. I am now focusing on like, oh my God, this thing keeps moving. I've done like the basic large vocals are there. They're well recorded. I've picked out a main vocal line and now I'm going in and giving it feel and texture. I'm glad that I'm at the point where we're making like aesthetic decisions. There's literally people outside. I'm in New York State right now. This is Max's room. It's a kind of a mess, but I did bring my whole ass computer. Let me show you. I literally brought my entire setup from home and I had to like mail this in because I left it in Maryland. I think in total, from like recording session to creating the original track and then doing all the post-production, kind of like post vocal stuff, getting it ready, mixing and mastering, which I'm not doing. I would say this track, which is 4 minutes and 23 seconds, has taken me about 50 to 70 hours to do, probably more, over several months. So it's been a real labor of love and I'm just excited to like start working on something new, because this song I could like literally sing in my head front to back, the entire arrangement. And I have a lesson with John tomorrow at 12 p.m. I was supposed to write a song for Star Signs, which I haven't started yet. So I figure I'm going to do that now. My vibe for the show, and this is because I've been listening to just a lot of Bad Bunny's Un Verano Sin Ti, which if you haven't heard like just on radio, you definitely should. Bad Bunny is probably the biggest artist of the moment. I'm gonna fix this because this makes it look like my tummy is protruding and it's making me insecure. Anyway, I've just been obsessed with the record and it's been really all I've been listening to while writing Star Signs. And since I want to attempt to write this musical in a different way, instead of leaning into kind of my singer-songwriter piano background, to lean into more of a contemporary style. And as someone who grew up on reggaeton and I'm just singing along to it, I'm like, maybe I'm gonna experiment a bit and do this. So now that you know kind of where this is going, I'm going to attempt this. I'm going to open GarageBand, a new file. I'm just gonna create brand new audio track, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to go into the loops, go into genre, reggaeton, and then pick from this. And they just downloaded super fast. And now I'm going to just listen through these and figure out what I can make and write for my character. And obviously I'm gonna sort through the key because I think it's really the most important part in terms of things. But yeah, as a longtime lover of reggaeton, I definitely, like, there's this tweet meme thing of like, you're either this thing or this thing, or like a secret third thing. And like, I exclusively listen to music in Spanish now. Like, I don't really listen to music in English for the most part, unless it's like some girly I like Paramore, Maggie Rogers, T Swift occasionally. But like, my Spanish thing right now in this moment is like Joan Manuel Serrat, Vencidos, Bad Bunny, Party, and then Soda Stereo, Trátame Suavemente. Like, those are literally kind of like my trifecta of where I'm at right now. I'm just kind of a complex individual. Yeah, I don't think people look at me and they're like, oh my God, she loves reggaeton. I don't think people look at that, but like, I literally have playlists of this shit. Yeah, I'm stalling. Let's see what I can come up with. Yeah. Have to leave now, but this is what I have so far. Sounds basic, but I have limited loops, okay? I need to get like a splice or something. Ugh.
So just know that after this, I thought that it was so bad that I actually canceled my lesson with John. So yeah, experiment failed. Gotta keep that in too.
se vaya a la mierda y se canse el pendejo.
It's been a while since I've done acting. I swore off of it in undergrad several years ago, but I got rejected from this theater company, at least my writing script got rejected, which was Star Signs. And then I got asked to audition for their other Latino project that they chose. And even though I was wrong for literally every single one of these characters, I was like, why not? Let's just have fun with acting and auditioning again, and almost like inching my way back. Acting is harder than I remember it being. And I feel like actors don't actually get enough credit for being good at their craft, and that it's actually a craft. And as someone who practiced it religiously for a couple of years and hasn't done it for several as well, you can definitely tell the difference.
Hi, it is currently 11:41 p.m. Let me sit you down because something amazing just happened. And by amazing, I mean I'm done. I finished. Woo! After 3 months and 10 days, I started working on Dance My Way on August 5th is when we signed the contract. Dance My Way is finally done. The track building, all the vocal laying with me and Amanda. Wish we had more bass and tenor in this recording, but it is the composer's version, and our dear Amanda, you know, they're very clearly a soprano and we benefit from that. And then it was me laying down all the mainheads and stuff. I look ridiculous, but yeah, I mean, it's taken 3 months to put this entire project together. I have never done something this hard. The next step is just have a little chat with Amanda about what to expect when she takes it to the mix and master. And then yeah, I mean, we are now at the point where I need to start doing Preptober and prepping for NaNoWriMo, because I'm gonna be writing the score. The important thing is that it's done. It's finished. I should show you the file. I mean, I functionally have 2 versions of this. I mean, the final one is like 84 tracks. Let's see if I can actually open it up. Like, this is the final version. This took 3 months of work. This is the longest song from the entire batch 1 of the musical, and it's insane just how happy I am with it. All right, adieu.